This is 20mm timber, came out of an inch board. It finished at about 20-21. I'm putting 6mm Dominos in. The machine is set at 25, so I'll get a 50mm Domino in there. I've got it set at this one, whichever one it is. It's for no play, because I want those to be holding firmly. I don't want them to be moving around. And it's set at 10mm, which is at the bottom. So that's 20mm. 10mm puts you in the middle. These are the temporary dominoes I'm going to be using. So I've sanded them a bit so they slide in a bit easier, and marked them so that I know what they are. So they slide in firmly, but I can get them back out. Dominoes are in. They're lined up pretty good. These joints should close up on site. One in the top there, one in the bottom. But they're near enough. Little gap at the top of that one. I don't know if this front's out of square, but there's a cornice going around the top of that anyway. It should be right. And get a screw through the end behind the cornice. But it's near enough now for me to take measurements, start making doors. Right, lots of noisy, boring planing to do. Make these planks into some nice planks for doors. Right, noisy planing done. They're the top rail, middle rail, bottom rail. These are styles fit doors. And as I say, you can't get it straight. Don't know if this will focus on that. But they're not bad actually. You can see a bend in them. Right, single door going down there, a pair of doors going down there. My priority are these two timbers that run down here. I want the tops to and the bottoms to be together. Hinges down there, hinges down there, and hinges down there. So maybe the bent boards will go on those three. This one needs to be fairly straight so that it runs in parallel with that upright. And then these two boards, I'll pick two that have got this similar bend, so that when they're on there, the tops will be together and the bottom will be together, and hopefully any bend will be parallel, will be the same. Right, I've cut them to length. They're the top, middle, bottom rails, and I've laid them out in an order that I think is about the best option. I look down them and I try to pick out the best. This one is a bit bent. That'll go against the hinges, and I think with the hinges I'll be able to pull a little bit of bend out the middle. This one's pretty straight, so when it goes against the clapping edge there, like I said, that one's a bit bent, so the hinges will pull that straight, this clapping edge. Then these two that are down either side are these two, they're a little bit bent, and I've laid them out on these battens because then it helps to show these ends up and down. You see these two in the middle, they're not bad. That's how the doors are going to end up sitting. See, that one's a bit bent down. That one's bent quite a lot. And if I didn't do this, that's what would happen with 2 doors in the middle. So that's one door, that's the other door. That's the single door. This end's a bit better for some. So that's the one that's going on the hinge. That's low. But these two, the middle rail ones, they're fairly flush. Hopefully that's how they'll meet. That one's down a little bit, but hinges will pull that. These are the two that will meet in the middle. Hopefully that'll work out. I'm going to carefully mark these. So, small door, hinge, opposite will be hinge. So, hinge, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want these to meet. I think that'll do. 5, 6, why not? Lots of Dominos now. I think that'll be tomorrow though.